Hello, my friends, again. So today we are in a neighborhood of Berlin called Köpenick, and in Köpenick I'm going to try to see one place that some sad events took here place. So in June of 1933, the SCA, so there was the SS and the SCA. They were also known by the brown shirts because they had the brown shirts. So in this June of 1933, here in Köpenick, they persecuted, arrested, and some other arrested and executed, tortured, killed. The sad event happened here because of this persecution during the Adolf Hitler period. So I know there is one place here that they are open only on Sundays. So today is Sunday, and I'm going to try to visit it. Never been there. It's going to be the first time, my first attempt. Let's see if this place is open, and let's make a little bit adventure. Let's see the place where said events took place in the year of 1933. By the way, this place is known by the Bloody Week massacre of the Bloody Week massacre. So I'm gonna try to find out more about it, and let's go together in this adventure. So I believe that this was more or less the place where we are. So what's happening here? Rudolf Mandrella. The anti-fascist. He was born in 1902 and he was killed in 1943. He was killed for sure during this period of Nazism here in Germany. So I don't know where this building here. I know it's somewhere here, but I won't be surprised if this was the building. And we're gonna check, we're gonna see where the events took place in 1933. Oh, something happened here. It's open. So it's here. You see? Blutwoche, the Bloody Week. It's open on Thursdays and Sundays. So let's see what the events that took place here in the year of 1933. So we are in the back of that building that I told you, and there's one person here. There's a statue. Let's see. And also to say to you that after the war, the Second World War, when so this part of division of Germany, this part was in East Germany, and in 1950s this area was part of the German Democratic Republic, or it means it was a socialist Germany, part of socialist Germany, and people who were responsible from these 1933 events, they were trialed, and some of them even condemned to death sentences, and they were carried out by guillotine. So the head was of karma, always come back. So here we have got some photos and some text. Check this out. Is one. He's a traitor. Don't cough. Don't Don't buy in the Jewish shops. Total anti-Semite. In 1933, in June 1933, 21, when they persecuted everyone that was against their regime, like socialists, communists, Jews, everybody, they didn't like it. And I believe here was the place where they were. It's like a prison. I believe this was a prison. Let's see. Hallo.
Hallo, alles klar?
Alles gut. Ist diese eine Ausstellung hier auch oder nicht? Oder nur oben?
Nochmal?
Ist diese auch eine Ausstellung hier drinnen oder
Nein,
nicht?
oben.
Ah, oben.
Hier nur im Kurs.
Okay, danke. So, the exhibition is up. Okay. Through that, yeah. All these bad guys. They thought they were badasses when they lost the war. They got the karma, man. Karma always come back. So, to the ones that start wars, don't forget, karma always come back. You can be badass for a certain moment. When you are against the world, that world come after you. Oh, look what people live. So this you got the bed. So you have just a thing to sit, to eat, and look. Nothing. This is nothing. Look at tiny it is. And your view. Your view was from the courtyard. Waiting for the day of tomorrow, without knowing if they're gonna kill you or not. Let's continue. I have to admit that it's sad that it's only in German because I'm living here in Germany for 4 years, but my German is not perfect. Unfortunately, I can basically the days, but not so perfect. I can communicate, but some of more complicated words I have some problems because German is not an easy language. So guys. This was as a broken, not touch. Look, they close it here to you them to be locked. But this is what's to watch. So look, in this one you can see. If you close the door, what do you see? Let's see what do you see. Close the door. You can see. You see all of the cell to control the inmates because they wanted to torture you. They wanted this regime wanted to keep you alive until you get all the information and then to get some more man they will. So in the way that you could they wanted to force you to snitch, for you to talk about others that also in the same movement against their thought, their authority. Anti-fascism from the Dutch Democratic Republic. My friends, Some of them that were here prison, they survive. Some of them not. But karma always come back. Let's see the last one. Nicht vergessen. Never forget. Karma always come back. Never forget. About karma, look at this guy. This guy was one of the leaders of the SIA that were responsible for the killings. He was responsible by killing of Joseph Spitzer. And this guy, Fritz Letz, he was arrested in the Christmas night of 1947. And he was condemned. He was trial in 1950s. And he was condemned to death, and he was executed on 20th of February 1951. Guys, this is karma. Look at his face. Look how worried the guy is. How it looks so worried. He knew his fate, the fate of the karma. So I can take parallels for nowadays. Nowadays in Ukrainian. We also have some people that are like this guy. They are orcs. They are invading a country, independent and sovereign. And they are doing the same things like these people, fascist Nazis, they used to do to the ones that were against them. And then the karma came. I hope the karma will come again. So now we are back here outside after finishing this exhibition, and looking from the outside, man, this is huge. This is the part where we visit, but look, all of this was according to what I understood, around 500 people were arrested here during this June of 1933, and more than 20 were killed. I don't know what they're going to do here, but I would like to know. Maybe in the future it will be, the museum will be bigger. Let's see. And here inside, I suppose it was this old part. I think it was the SIA. So we are in the grounds of the SIA, of the where they keep the prisoners. Maybe this was all closed, and it was the yard where they did the exercises. I don't know. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time, next experience, next adventure. This one was sad, a sad one, but I also have happy.